What's poppin', Jimbo? That's a good meme, isn't it? Hello, what is up guys? Tony Ingle here, finally here for the Total Games Development vlog. I know you've been waiting a long time for this, and I know I've been saying things and delaying it, but that's because my college course was getting very intense and stressful for the lot of us. There are quite a few people from the college group in the TGD Discord, and if they watch this, they know what I'm on about. Everyone was stressing about this, everyone was getting very uptight, but now that the summer holidays are here, now that I've finally finished with my first year of college, the second year shouldn't be too messy, and also we have the games development unit next year, which means we'll be able to, I'll be able to increase my coding skills, and I should be able to get around to working on the game. Now, there are a few things to mention since our last TGD update, and really just since a few months ago, I guess. We have a oncoming concern, a concern that's gonna start building more in the development process than anything else, and that's the need for sprite artists. See, we have concept artists and sprite artists to a point. However, I don't know, we need to develop some more tile sets, we need to develop some more character sprites, as in actual sprite sheets, because animation GIFs I don't believe will work. I'm not too sure, but I don't think they'll work. But even so, we're gonna just need to build on that skill entirely so that we can all start producing similar quality sprites and not just having a few people above the rest. Do you remember that teaser picture I put up on the Discord channel? Or the Discord server, sorry. Well, one of you guessed it correctly. It was indeed a redesign for Ilaria. Now, the reason I did this redesign is because, well, A, the original creator of Ilaria, a few of you know them, is not in the group anymore. So I did not feel it would be appropriate to just take their character and leave with it. However, I was not going to let go of the concept of that character. So I gave the character a revamp, a redesign, and sort of repurposed her within the story a little bit. However, you'll be seeing that, and those developments come in the form of the Space Scale comics. That is very exciting for me. The Space Scale comics is something an idea that I toyed with and decided, yeah, let's just go ahead with it. So I'm currently in the process of doing the Space Scale comic art, trying to figure out an art design with the rest of the artists and the concept artists, because it is easier for concept artists to work on the comics, if they prefer, rather than the in-game sprites as such. But the comic really gives us an opportunity to build on the Space Scale lore, gives us an opportunity to build on some characters' backstories, and I'm really excited for that, because I already have, not in writing, but I do have some, mental plans of what's going to happen, and it's going to be very intensive, guys. You are not going to believe the story. It's going to be quite exciting, the story. I think I've done a good job on this story, actually. I'm quite excited to see how it develops myself. We're going to have to make a travel. Give me a few moments, I'm traveling for this bit. Here we go, there it is, there's the next part of the video. Here we go, excuse the messiness of my room. I was just about to talk about music, and then I figured, oh, there we go. I got this a few weekends back. No, it may not seem like the biggest of things. That does mean I can now, start playing guitar and expanding my instruments. And that way, I can probably record a few tracks from the instrument instead of just using sound packs for it. I know Tonic also has, I'm not sure what type of guitar it is, but I know it's a guitar. I think it may be an electric guitar as well, but I've also gone for an electric guitar. It also has this whammy bar here, which means that when I pluck a string, you get like a slight vibration, which can work reasonably well with you know, certain songs and certain rhythms, but we'll explore that when I get to it, I guess. So then, in terms of music and the direction it's going, of course, you know, we're going for TV instead of space scale now, as we previously discussed in our TGT big update video, space scale big update, you know, what have you. So we've done that, okay. And, you know, we've started getting songs. Smash has recently come back, Smash 64. We're expecting to see good things from you. We're getting tracks coming from Tonic Taste, and some others. However, you know, tracks themselves, brilliant. You know, I'm a fan of them. But I will start, I'm thinking of just, like, taking a few that were made for Space Girl, and where I see them fit to reduce the workload a little bit, just move them over to TV to save the rest of us musicians some effort. I've got a hella ton of tracks that I cannot finish. I've left the link, I believe it's on the staff announcements, which is staff only. But I think I may send the link again. And I need to update them as well, but there is a ton. I just have like tons of melodies. Excuse me. Tons of melodies, tons of songs that I have not been able to finish. Whoa, man, I am having a burping stream. Yeah, so I've got quite a lot of songs to be finished. If any of you want to take the torch, as it will, and finish those off for me, that'd be pretty great. I've been developing them over the months. So it's not like these tracks are. Particularly fresh. They're stale and going mouldy by the minute. So save them, please. The next part of this video, just want to discuss for TV with regards to the story. The story's finished. Story's finished. I remember posting it quite a while back. The story's now officially done. It's written. However, there may be a few future adjustments just to like rectify the dream world a little bit, and also the like any of the other different locations, because like as I started to write and as I started to design, it kind of got a bit like, it kind of came to me that we do have a lot of the same areas, and at this rate, it's looking like there's only going to be like 2 different floor textures. So I'm going to rectify and alter the dream world a little bit. I'm also going to do the same for the outside world, not just going to make it bland and like some stages just having a few buildings or whatnot. We're gonna expand the world a little bit, just so that we can get more variation out of it, and, you know, entertain more, I guess, if you get where I'm coming from. Because of college's bad planning, we never actually got to do the enterprise unit properly. And as you know from my updates before, the enterprise unit is where I was going to develop this game. However, I couldn't because of, well, college's bad planning. Therefore, I'm kind of not going to be able to push very far in terms of the game's development until around potentially September next year. That's only, well, no, September this year, sorry. And that's because I believe that's when we start the games development unit. And the games development unit is literally going to be going through Unity. So finally, I will be able to rid of the 6 hours stinking physics engine and actually get it to work with an actual programmer's help, which is good. That's a good thing. Never going to say that that's a bad thing, but we're just going to have to wait a little bit of time until it's development. So if we can develop all the assets and all the lore and all the story by then, before then I can literally just drag and drop whilst I'm developing, and it's perfect for what we're doing. Absolutely perfect. Apologies for the location change, but I just had to come up here. Lighting was a bit better. Anyways, that aside, one of the final things I just want to discuss here that I didn't have on my checklist originally when coming to do this video is the voice chats. Now, I have been collecting some information about different people's time zones so that I can work out when would be the best time to do voice chats, to talk about certain things such as the art style for the comics, to talk, just talk in general as well. Just to have a nice discussion with all of you, just to talk about the games or talk about anything in general. And I will be, probably towards the end of this week, developing a spreadsheet or like a times list of when I'll hop on Discord, hop on the voice chat, and you can just come join me and talk with me, I guess. So that's just one thing I wanted to let you know that will be developed, but I only have 8 results. I believe it's around 8, so I'll have to work with those 8 or few results that I already have and adjust them to what times we can do. In terms of the calls, we need to discuss the art direction of the comics. Now, I have been working on an art style of my own, so that all the comics can be coordinated in art style, like regardless of who's drawing it. But that will be finished up a little bit later, and we will arrange a call sometime in the near future to get that discussed. And as a target for myself, as a target for you artists, apologies, my goodness. Whew. Okay, I'm good now. As a target for the artists and as a target for me, we need to have that meeting and that discussion about the art direction of the comics. And another target as well that we could set is inviting more people to the Discord who aren't there to make stuff. They're just there to be there, and they're there to be interested in us. See, the thing that I've been trying to do is get people on who aren't collaborators. They aren't collaborating with us, but they're a fan base. We're trying to gather a fan base before we've produced a lot, essentially. If we can do that, it would be brilliant for us, because then we start off strong with a fan base, we start off strong with good creators and good content and good communications, and we will have a good community to start out with, and like just a strong connection in general between creator and fan alike, I guess. So if we could stretch out to some of our other friends, just to get them involved, just to get them in the Discord channel, so that we know that they're there and we know that they're seeing our game's content, that would be very much appreciated, and that would be a big step towards releasing this game. As releasing a game with no fan base means we're unheard of, essentially. If we get to that point where we are heard of by at least a few, that would be absolutely stunning, and that would be very much appreciated. So let's try and invite people to the group. Let's try and give them a warm welcome into the Total Games Dev community, huh? TGD vlog, the first month of TGD vlogging. I hope you like these monthly updates. I hope you like how they work, what's going into them. Leave some feedback about the layout of it. I know I'm not particularly on the ball today, but I have just done roughly 6 hours of web development for a client, and it's absolutely pouring out here, right? It's raining out here, but it's still really hot because England at the minute is just burning. It's been very hot. I've been dying. Please send help. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. Thank you very much for your support. Like the video, share the video, subscribe if you're new. I know these are just cheesy YouTuber things, but to really build up the audience of the TGD community, we need some support, like evident, because you know, like when you apologies, when you go up to the like when you view a channel and its merchandise, right, or when you're looking for merchandise, right, and you want them reviewed, you'll always go to the bigger YouTuber because they would have the most respectable opinion. So if we get our audience up, we will become a respectable games company and a respectable games group, and I hope that with that we will be able to you know, climb up essentially. So if you could leave feedback on this video, if you could share this video and share the Total Games Dev development community with your friends, that would be very much appreciated. I will see you in the next monthly update, which, I keep blocking the camera, goodness me, which should be in Portugal, which will be nice because it's at a very nice villa, and like I did with the other update where it was at, I think it was at Plymouth? I believe it was at Plymouth, yeah. When we did that update at Plymouth, you know, quite a nice scenery just to relax and talk to you guys with. So, you know, I'll have a very nice atmosphere there, and I should be able to talk a little bit more freely, and maybe, just maybe, a little bit more organised. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next monthly update. Goodbye.